If you're over 50 and you start your day with coffee, there's a good chance you're missing out on something surprisingly powerful, something simple, something you may already have sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. Most people drink their coffee the same way they've always done it, year after year, without realizing one small change could support their energy, joints, blood sugar, and even their brain as they age. And no, this isn't some trendy supplement or expensive powder. It's old-fashioned, familiar, and quietly effective. Stay with me because this one tiny habit could change how your mornings and your body feel. Here's the thing. As we get older, our bodies don't respond the same way they did at 30 or 40. Energy dips happen faster, stiffness lasts longer, blood sugar becomes harder to manage, and little aches seem to show up uninvited. That doesn't mean something is wrong, it just means our bodies need a bit more support. Today, we're talking about a simple powder you can add to your coffee that many seniors in the US are already using, often without realizing why it helps so much. It's not a miracle cure, it won't replace healthy habits, but when used the right way, it can gently support your body where it needs it most. And the best part? It fits right into a routine you already have. No gym, no complicated recipes, just coffee with one small upgrade. That powder is cinnamon. Now, before you think, oh, I already use cinnamon sometimes, stick with me, because how you use it, how much you use, and why it works, that's where the real benefits show up. Let's start with something many people over 50 quietly struggle with, but don't always talk about. Blood sugar balance. As we age, our cells don't respond to insulin as efficiently as they once did. This can lead to blood sugar spikes after meals, energy crashes in the afternoon, and that heavy, sluggish feeling that makes you want to sit down instead of enjoy your day. Now, here's something most people don't realize. Cinnamon has been studied for its ability to help the body respond better to insulin. In simple terms, it helps sugar move out of the blood and into the cells, where it can be used for energy. Imagine this. You drink your morning coffee, maybe with a little toast or breakfast on the side. Without support, your blood sugar rises quickly, then drops. That drop is what makes you feel tired, foggy, or irritable later in the morning. Adding a small amount of cinnamon to your coffee can slow that rise. Not dramatically, not aggressively, just enough to help things feel steadier. I once heard from a retired school teacher in Ohio who said her mornings used to feel like a roller coaster. Coffee would perk her up, then an hour later she'd feel shaky and drained. She started adding cinnamon to her coffee, about half a teaspoon, and within a couple of weeks she noticed her energy felt more even. No big crash, just a smoother morning. That's the kind of quiet benefit cinnamon brings.
Now let's talk about inflammation. Inflammation is one of those words that gets thrown around a lot, but here's what it really means in daily life. It's that stiffness when you stand up, the sore knees, the tight hands in the morning, the feeling that your body takes longer to warm up. Cinnamon contains natural compounds that help calm low-grade inflammation, not the kind you feel after an injury, the slow, ongoing inflammation that builds over time. When you add cinnamon to coffee, especially in the morning, you're giving your body a gentle nudge toward calm. Coffee itself can sometimes be a little harsh on the system. Cinnamon softens that edge. Let's talk about joints for a moment. Many seniors notice their joints feel worse in cold weather or after sitting too long. That's partly due to circulation and partly due to inflammation. Cinnamon has a warming effect, not in a spicy way, more like a gentle internal warmth. People often describe feeling looser after making this habit for a few weeks, not pain-free, not magically young, just easier to move. Now, here's another benefit that doesn't get enough attention: brain support. As we age, memory and focus naturally change. That can be frustrating, especially for people who've always been sharp and independent. Cinnamon contains compounds that may support brain health by protecting nerve cells and improving blood flow. Better blood flow means clearer oxygen, and better oxygen means clearer thinking. Think about your morning routine. You sit with your coffee, read the news, maybe do a crossword or plan your day. Adding cinnamon can support that mental clarity without overstimulation. It's not like another cup of coffee that leaves you jittery. It's calmer, smoother. Let's talk digestion next. Many people over 50 notice their digestion isn't what it used to be. Bloating, gas, a heavy feeling after meals. Coffee alone can sometimes make this worse. Cinnamon helps stimulate digestive enzymes and reduce gas formation. When combined with coffee, it can actually make coffee easier on the stomach. I've heard from seniors who used to avoid coffee because it upset their stomach, but found that adding cinnamon made it gentler. They could enjoy their morning cup again without discomfort. That's a small joy, but small joys add up. Now let's talk about the heart. Heart health becomes a bigger focus as we age, and for good reason. Cinnamon may help support healthy cholesterol levels by reducing LDL, the kind often called bad cholesterol. Again, this isn't a replacement for medication or medical advice. It's support, a daily habit that quietly works in the background. Picture this as maintenance, like keeping your car's engine clean so it runs smoother for longer. And here's something people really appreciate: weight management support. As metabolism slows with age, weight can creep up even if eating habits haven't changed much. Cinnamon helps regulate blood sugar, which can reduce cravings, especially for sweets. When blood sugar stays steadier, you're less likely to reach for snacks later in the day. That alone can make a difference over time.
Now, let's talk about how to actually use cinnamon in coffee the right way. This part matters. First, quality counts. If you can, choose Ceylon cinnamon instead of regular cassia cinnamon. Ceylon is milder, safer for daily use, and easier on the liver. Second, amount matters. You don't need much. About 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon per cup is enough. More isn't better here. Third, timing matters. Add it while the coffee is hot so it blends well. Stir slowly. Let it sit for a moment. Some people like to add a splash of milk or a milk alternative. Cinnamon pairs well with all of them. And one important note: if you take medications for blood sugar or blood pressure, start small and pay attention to how you feel. Cinnamon can enhance effects, so gentle is best. Now let's talk about consistency. This isn't a one-time trick. The benefits show up when you make it a habit. Think weeks, not days. Morning coffee, cinnamon added, calm start to the day. Over time, people often notice steadier energy, fewer cravings, better digestion, and less stiffness. Nothing dramatic, just better. So, let's bring this together. A small amount of cinnamon in your coffee can help support balanced blood sugar, calmer inflammation, easier joints, clearer thinking, gentler digestion, heart health, and even weight management. It's simple, affordable, familiar. You don't need to overhaul your life. You don't need to chase trends. You just need to be willing to try one small change and give it time. Aging well isn't about fighting your body. It's about working with it. And sometimes the best tools are already in your kitchen. If you found this helpful, take a moment to like this video. It helps more people find simple, practical health tips like this. And if you'd like more calm, science-backed ideas to help you stay strong, clear-headed, and comfortable at any age, consider subscribing. I share gentle habits that fit real life, especially for those of us over 50. Thanks for spending part of your day here. Now go enjoy your coffee with just a little cinnamon added.